So I hope you all had a good weekend, and nowadays it's very normal gapping down, going up, then gapping up, coming down. So it's been very volatile for the last 10 or 15 trading session, and going forward also we are going to see highly volatile markets. That is because Wednesday FOMC meeting is coming out, and historically when there is FOMC meeting, markets tend to react violently. Now if I show you some data, this is the S&P chart of S&P chart, and if you see here, these green arrows are all FOMC meeting. What happens is once the FOMC meeting finishes, market rallies, then market tend to, that rally doesn't sustain, it reverses on the opposite direction. Now what we expect is, since the S&P is on a good support, this you can see the red line here, it's on a good support. What we expect is maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday evening, markets may go, but overall, if you see the overall thing, it is not looking good. So overall scenario or overall sentiment of the market is not looking good. Anyway, it is going to come down, but till the FOMC meeting finishes, maybe VIX will go up on the upside, and then once the FOMC meeting is finished, it is going to come down, and markets are likely to come down only. So we are always bearish, we continue to be bearish, and that's why we are saying all these things. Now if you see here, if you see India perspective, if you see at India perspective, there are lots of very good news and bad news. In spite of GST, good GST collection, in spite of good auto sales number, that and this, I think HDFC Bank came out with a good results today. In spite of all these things, markets are likely not going on the upside. There is no buying interest on the upside. For the markets to go on the upside, once the market goes on the upside, it has to have buying interest. That is lagging. That is lacking. That is why whenever the market goes on the upside, we are being beaten heavily by the bears and we are coming down. Luckily, I thought today maybe 16,800 will be taken out, which is the most important support. So if you see this chart, one second. So if you see this chart, okay, this is not the Nifty chart, this is the open interest chart. So this is the 17,000 is acting as a good support for Nifty for a very, very long time. So we are seeing support here, and even here. So 17,000 is acting as a good support. That is very much evident in the open interest as well. So if you see the 17,000 call, highest put among options is being written at 17,000, and 17,500 as is having the highest amount of calls. So let me refresh this, and even today there was aggressive put writing at 17,500. So what does that mean is that maybe at least till end of FOMC, Nifty may sustain above 17,000. That is what I am expecting. I may go wrong, I am not denying that. And if you see Bank Nifty, 35,500 is being supported, and 35,500 is acting as a good support in Bank Nifty. Yeah, around 36,000 and 35,500 is acting as a good support. And if you see FIA data, as usual, today also they have sold in a span of 1,853 crores. And DIIs have bought for around 1,951 crores. So it is just because of DIIs and FIIs our markets are able to sustain. If they are not here, you imagine the scene, what is going to happen. It is going to be a very, very hard nightmare. It is going to be a very hard time for us. So anyway, let us see how things pan out. For now, at least till FOMC meeting. Tomorrow is a holiday because of Eid, and day after tomorrow when we open, we might gap up or we might open flat. And we don't know what is going to happen tonight in US markets. As I talked to you, when our markets were closing, US markets were up by, Dow futures was up by 150 or 170 points. Now before shooting this video, I checked it is down by maybe 30 or 40 points, and even FTSE Europe is in the green, marginally in the green. So I think as of now, since the US markets are beaten up very hardly, S&P is down by more than 20%, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, everything is down by significantly, is down significantly. So we can expect at least 2 or 3 days of consolidation till FOMC meeting is finished. Now, if you see on the long run, we are still bearish. I'm just talking about this week. Maybe tomorrow, that's what I'm saying. We don't know how things are going to span out tomorrow. If US markets fell like what happened last Friday, then we are in trouble. We have some short position. We have written some put option, keeping in this mind, keeping all this scenario in mind. So hopefully, let us see. Anyway, even if it goes down, we will manage. That's not an issue. We'll see how things pan out. So as of now, we are having some straddles and strangles, and we are having on a bullish base. That is, we are having delta positive positions, huge volume of delta positive positions. So that was we are non-directional only, but on a slightly bullish positive base or delta positive position. So in case our prediction goes right, we will make good money. In case our prediction goes wrong, we will make a small loss. We will manage that loss. So that's why we are here, right? So that is what I am expecting. And even today, this Reliance and other stocks were not a big performer. Yeah, I think Reliance was, Adani Enterprises was flat, Reliance was flat, HDFC Life was flat, yeah, Reliance was also flat. So Bharati Airtel, everything, HDFC, even the banking sector, if you see banking sector, HDFC Bank was up by 1.38%, that was due to result. IndusInd Bank came out with the result that is positive by 4.04%. In spite of HDFC going up, still FIAs have been net sellers. So that is the very interesting thing we have to notice, right? So let's see how things pan out. As of now, we are having a little bearish position. We expect the market to hit even 16,000 or 16,500 before the end of this May series because of all these negative cues and interest rate hike. And tomorrow we don't know how much Jerome Powell is going to come out and what he is going to say. 50 basis point interest hike has been factored in. If it is increased to maybe 75 basis point or any unexpected or unnecessary news, if they put, then market is going to be in trouble. Anyway, nowadays they are not doing that. They are very smart and they are putting everything on a very smart way. So I hope Jerome Powell knows what is going to be effect in the market. So overall scenario, if you see on eagle size perspective, markets are bearish and is going to be bearish at least for next 2 or 3 quarters. That's what I am expecting, right? So let's see how things pan out. I hope you enjoy the holiday tomorrow, Eid holiday tomorrow. Take care. Bye.